I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Ton Louwers. He is the CFO at Allego. Ton, wonderful to see you. Thanks for joining me on the floor today.
Very good to be back here, Judy, where it started in March 17, so very happy to be here.
Oh, well, great to have you back. So now, Ton, tell me, how do you think the European EV charging market will evolve over the next few years? And also tell me, what are the present EV penetration rates in the future versus the US market?
I think that's an important question to understand. The current EV penetration in Europe, across Europe, is 21%. Compared that to the US, it's 6%. We actually continue to see that, so the US a bit behind on Europe. If we look at 24, it's going to be 40 to 16. If you look at 35, it's probably going to be 80% versus 60%. So that's how we see that evolving over the next couple of years. So booming market in Europe and certainly ahead of what's happening here in the US.
Okay, so now how are you profitable versus some of your peers, and how are energy prices that are rising, how are they impacting you?
Yeah, obviously a big topic in Europe for everybody. So, we run a two-legged strategy. So we have two activities. One is we own and operate our own network, so we actually sell charging sessions to EV drivers. We also sell charging solutions to third parties. So by doing that, we actually create size and hence are, in essence, a bit bigger than our competitors. Both of these models actually are highly profitable. We have managed to keep our cost at the same level compared to a year ago and doubling activities. But I think most of all, we're in the most buoyant market in the world, benefiting from the market penetration that I just mentioned, but also we have the ability to actually pick the right locations. We'll talk about technology in a minute, but that's actually what really different. So our utilization rates are pretty high. We're actually outperforming our own expectation from a year ago. So adding that all together kind of makes us profitable. Last year we hit positive EBITDA for the first time, and we continue to expect that actually going forward. Now on the energy prices, obviously we've been impacted also. Our earnings for the first 6 months were impacted heavily. But because of that two-leg model, we mitigate part of that, and we're also able to pass the increase of prices through to our EV drivers. So compare us in that sense with a fueling station. The price of oil goes up, the price of fueling goes up. Same here, price of electricity goes up, the price of charging goes up. So by doing that, we are mitigating it. We're not fully unexposed, but we managed to keep a lid on it in a way, in a certain way.
Okay. Now, talk to me about your tech edge and its significance in your strong backlog.
Yeah, I think that's we're building a technology-enabled infrastructure network, right? So obviously for that, technology is key. So we have two major tools in place. First of all, coming back to the quality of sites, we select our sites very carefully. We have a tool called Allego in place for that, which is our location assessment model. So every site we invest in is run through that model, and it's able to analyze traffic patterns on every geolocation. So that's key for us. So we will never ever give in on that. We will always do that, and that's being fed into our business cases. So we know what we're doing. It's highly predictable. That's been demonstrated and proven all over and over again. So that's really in the core of what we do. Next to that is our what we call EV Cloud, which is basically our operating platform. So everything we do is run through that platform, from everything we do at the very beginning to very last, including payments, including reimbursements. Everything we do is actually run through that one. It's robust. We are close to having 1 million charging sessions a month, which is high in this world. And we're constantly investing in keeping that up to standard to be able to absorb everything that's coming, because we have some things coming in Europe. So scalability is key. So this thing needs to be scalable until forever in a way. So we're investing lots of money into our technology base, and here's why.
All right. Well, Ton, wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thanks for having me here, Judy.